Hey, John Rule.
Hey, Aubrey.
28th of March.
28th of
Haven't
March.
seen you in a week, and bet you've got some interesting stories. See this false strawberry plant?
I do.
I've got its name written down, but I can't
I've
remember.
been frustrated by them. They're very persistent, but they're a pretty little plant.
Yeah,
But
if they were tasty, you'd like them, but they're
I've had
non-native
visitors pick them and wonder what they
Why
were
they
and try to
didn't taste
taste it.
better. Yeah, look at
Right, the red tips.
Yeah, that's something I'd never seen on them before because I'd never plucked them and got them in good light or something.
Oh, Trillium.
That may be one for your house or
Yeah,
one for my
I
house.
remember taking a bunch, but
Yeah, you did, and I made.
but they weren't out enough as much as I wished. That you must have taken that one.
I think it is. Yeah, there's trillium and several other things growing right there in my side yard, and Bethlehem, Star of Bethlehem,
Star of Bethlehem. It's a
non-native, but it's beautiful.
It's
Spring,
certainly
plentiful,
persistent.
Yeah, it grows like a weed, but it's harmless.
Right.
So,
I have a pale blue version. Go ahead.
this I think is a phlox that blooms in the spring. As best I can remember, I hadn't seen it since it bloomed last year.
I've seen it.
And here's
Nice
one of,
violet.
yeah, that's one from my place. But I think we're going to see a couple of violets by you. But here's the good part. Look at these butterflies. What?
Yeah.
Did you ever figure out what to call those?
No, I haven't.
I haven't looked them up either. But
My
look,
book doesn't have enough pictures.
they are little beauties. And,
Yeah, they are.
Are you looking down from your porch or standing right over?
Right, looking down on the porch. And that's a hound's tongue or wild comfrey.
Uh-huh. And it'll be beautiful later.
Yeah.
And this is another one that okay, that's your yellow violet, and that's your,
Phlox.
that's a
And
phlox. What are these trees with the white leaves?
those are serviceberry trees.
Yeah, old timers.
Blooming across the creek. I couldn't get closer without wading through up to my navel, and I didn't relish the thought.
Okay, here's
Photophyllum. It's mayapple.
right. That's your photo of some.
Right, that's down by the creek, and there's a mark of some large animal there.
And those little beauties were growing in the sand along the stream.
Bloodroot.
Yeah, and the key thing there that I think intrigues us all is how that
More bloodroot, yeah.
stem with a flower comes up with the
It hasn't opened yet. It's beautiful.
foliage around it. Okay, this is a great spangled fritillary.
Fritillary.
We're back to the beginning. Till next time.
Till
Do your
next
part.
time.
Keep
Keep
the
it
water
up.
clean and all that. And watch out for bombers at the courthouse, federal courthouse. Some guy was threatening people on the square today.
My goodness.
We'll read more about that tomorrow. See you. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepard on the 31st of March, 2016, and we're going to see some violets. Mostly bird's foot violets. These are not, this is a rare deviant from the normal color. Mostly they're either deep purple or they're light like the lower parts of this one. But this particular one, and you see there are just a few of them there in a group that I found in the woods. I said, well, I'll go home and check this out. It was too late to get decent pictures of it at the time. And of course I found some pictures of these from several states, Missouri, Illinois, even in Ontario, Canada, the lower part. It's basically like New England in its foliage and flowers and everything else, even the weather most of the time. But anyhow, these are, of course, a woodland violet that will not be seen if you can find it. I don't think I mean, I couldn't find it this morning. I spent an extra hour looking for it because I wasn't sure exactly how I walked out of there. And so I finally found it, and I said, boy, that's wonderful. I hope there's millions of these in northwest Arkansas in bloom right now in different places. But if you know where there's a good patch of violets in the woods, this particular variation of the bird's foot violet, it's called. And the reason, see the foliage there, the leaves are narrow, and they often, you see them separately, and they look like a bird's foot shape. So there are many, many things in the woods starting to bloom right now, and I think you'll enjoy being there. In a month or so, I'll probably be strictly out on the prairies. But right now, it's time in this April. Well, by the time you see this, it will be April. And these things will be passing their time. And if we're lucky, we'll see a lot of some violets all summer long. But what's important about violets? Well, for fritillary species of butterflies, they're very important. They're the host plant for many of them. And so don't get them, don't tear them out of your yard, and don't abuse them. They're not going to stay in bloom all summer and fall. And their foliage even is what the butterflies, caterpillars, will be eating, or they won't be around your yard probably, unless your neighbor's got something, an area such as this. So let's see what other color, that's about it. Well, I think that's good enough for today. Do your part to help keep the water clean, air pure, and woods green. See ya.